Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you guys are here. Today we've got two goals in the garage. Goal number one is to get this shifter in there. As you guys might have seen last time, the shifter that is in the car right now is broken. It looks like it snapped somewhere in this range here. This is the exact same shifter that is in the car right now. It's from Megan Racing. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get this in. The car is already up on jack stands on all four corners. And while we're in there, I think we're gonna go ahead and try to get the exhaust replaced as well. There is a section, I believe it's the Y pipe in the middle, that has a horrible leak from where the flex pipes are. So I've already got that in here. I'm gonna go ahead, since the car is up in the air, after I get the shifter in, I think we're gonna go ahead and get that Y pipe swapped out. I've already got, like I said, extra exhaust. I mean, I got the entire, I think it's pretty much the Y pipe back, but it's the exact exhaust that's already on the car, so I'm not gonna change anything except for this Y/H section. I've already got gaskets, so we're gonna probably try to get that tackled in depending on how long it takes me to get this shifter. Obviously I'll stick through and record the process, try to do it step by step and take you guys along with me. All right guys, as I mentioned before in the last video, this shifter is completely broken. This shift knob is on there just using a thread adapter, but you can pretty much see where, if I can get it to focus, you can pretty much see where the break happened. So we're gonna go ahead, get the actual shift boot off of here, get everything kind of loosened up, and then after that we'll get under the car and take a look to see what we need to do to get the rest of the shifter out. All right guys, so looking at this a little bit closer, I might have gotten lucky. We're gonna take a look and see. But if you notice, there is a screw holding that portion of the shifter on. So I'm wondering if I can just change this upper portion of the shifter with the one that I have, rather than having to change out the entire unit. So I'm gonna head back to that other piece that I have, take a look, see if it separates, and go from there. Might have really gotten lucky with some of this labor. All right, so I was able to get it out. This is the only section that we actually need. So I'm gonna go take the other piece off in the car and see if we can get this swapped off. All right, guys, so here's a quick side-by-side comparison. Ignore the thread adapter here. This is for the shift knob that I got, but you can see it's pretty much the same, and you can see the spot where this shifter actually snapped. Actually, feeling this, I'm honestly not that confident in this shifter. It feels, I'm guessing it's some sort of aluminum, but it seems like it's probably pretty thin. It feels super light, super, I hate to say it, it feels kind of cheap. But I did get this replacement with the car, so I am gonna go ahead and throw it in there for now. But I think in the long term, we're gonna look for a better solution. Maybe something a little bit stronger. I don't know. Looking at this and feeling it, I understand now why this happened, or how it could have happened, but I'm not sold on this. But I am gonna go ahead, get this piece in, get everything closed back up. I did get a new shift boot. So we're just gonna get everything kind of in place and go from there. Before I get started again, I'm just gonna mention the O-rings on this section of the shifter seem to be pretty brittle. As I took this piece out, this one broke, and as I took this one out, this side broke. So I'm just gonna take the O-ring from this one, put it on here so that it's complete. I'll probably put a little bit of, I think I've got some grease that I can put on this, try to give it some more life. Hopefully it doesn't break on the way off of this or back onto this one. But yeah, just again, to speak to the kind of quality or, you know, the finishing of it. I don't know. I'm feeling skeptical of this entire shifter. I think when I'm done here, I'm probably gonna go online and start looking at some other options. I did see one, I think it was like Torque Solutions or something like that, that a lot of people were commenting really well on. So I'll look at that as one of the options as well. Go ahead and get this thing back together. Thinking about this, I'm guessing this is why they made it replaceable. I feel like they know that their product breaks or is liable to break, so they put it in a position that's easy to change. I'm honestly surprised they sent the entire package back out and not just the shifter itself, considering it seems like it's a replaceable part. There we go. Let's get this little baby ratchet back together. I'm gonna go ahead and get the cover, get everything back on here, and then we'll get the shift boot and everything in place, and we'll clean this up, get the shift knob on. I got a really nice weighted shift knob for this. I'm curious to see how it's gonna feel and everything. So we'll get that back on together. All right, guys, I'm excited. We got this thing in there and it is looking good. It's doing what it has to do. So next up, I got this new shift boot, but I did get that little adapter that sort of sits under the shift knob, kind of holds down the boot. So we're gonna go ahead, grab that, figure out how it's supposed to be in here, and then get this all closed, sealed up, and sitting how it's supposed to. My 6.10 mil is missing. It's gone. I don't know where it is. I'm sad. All right, guys, so we got that little adapter onto the shift boot. It looks pretty neat, kind of cleans it up a little bit. So I'm gonna try to fit that over the shifter now, and then we'll get the shift knob and everything else in place, and we can finally kind of close that up. So bit by bit, we're getting a little closer to kind of tidying up the interior. I'm not gonna say perfecting because there's still a lot of stuff to do here. Not that has to be done, but that I want to do. But yeah, so let's finish this up and see how it looks. Gotta be gentle because the car is on jack stands, but final touch. All right, guys, so this is our finished product. It's looking pretty good. I'm still on the fence about this vinyl though. I did vinyl wrap this with some like regular gloss black vinyl. It was my first time trying to wrap anything. It didn't come out the best. Most of the smooth spots are okay, but then there's some other surfaces that came out just a little bubbly. Mostly here around the buttons and some of the rounder parts. I got like a bubble or two. So I might do that over. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but we've got a new shift boot, got a proper shifter, Mishimoto weighted shift knob, which I really like the feel of. And the last part that I got, I don't know if you guys seen yet, is this little adapter for the 3P controller for the airlift. I didn't get this myself. The previous owner got it. I'm not sure where he sourced it from, but I can find out if people are curious at all. But that kind of finishes up this center section. I'm really happy with how it looks. It looks so much more complete than it did before. And you know, with the black rather than the purple, I think we're getting somewhere. All right, guys, so I know at the top of this, I said I was going to start working on the exhaust in the same video, but this ran me a little bit longer than I thought it would, and I've got a couple other things I need to take care of today. So this is gonna call it for today. We did get that interior nice and finished up, at least that center console area. We've still got more interior work to do. Obviously, like I said, I want to get to those seats, and we've got some other cleaning up to do. I want to probably do these, the A-pillars, either clean them up or lay another fabric over them, but we'll figure that out as time comes along. But with that, I want to say thank you guys for coming in, checking in again today. And I hope you guys stay tuned for everything else that's still to come. I'm gonna say God bless, peace out. See you guys next time.